welcome back to the channel, guys. Alright, so today we are going to tackle our first modification. Why is it every time that I film, somebody's cutting their grass? Oh well. We're going to do our first real install on the Hellcat. So inside of this box we have something fancy and cool, and you guys are going to like it. And this video is going to be filmed a little bit out of order. So this is day number 2. Yesterday we went to a car show and then we ended up getting rained out, but it was a lot of fun. So we're going to go ahead and roll that footage.
It's the life of a Hellcat right there. Gas. Supposed to rain all day today, and it might later on, but yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday and we're gonna go do some car stuff. Car shows. All right, we are doing a little pre-meet, and what is this thing called? The Cruising and Grooving. Yeah, should be fun. Yeah, selfies are important. Yep.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do.
All right, guys, we made it to the event. So it's a pretty relaxed event. There's some cool cars that are here. So let's go check them out. All right, all my viewers, you thought that I was done with Mustangs, so let's go do some Mustang stuff.
Seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it
So all my viewers out there that have stuck with me through the Hellcat, here is one of them. Sean, say hello.
All right, so unboxing. All right, so what we have here is from Per4mance Development, and it is a differential brace for the Hellcat, and that is supposed to, you know, eliminate a lot of that unwanted wheel hop and, you know, give the car a more connected feel in the rear end. So pretty simple install, should take about 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right, so it's a little bit dark under here, but you're gonna find these bigger bolts here and then one straight across there, and you're gonna take those loose. You're gonna take this one completely out, and you're gonna take this one about, you're gonna leave it, give it about an inch or so. You can take about halfway out. So you got that bolt, and then you have that one right there. And that one right there is the one you're gonna take halfway out and leave. That one you will completely remove. Alright, so real quick, you're going to take this first piece, and then you're going to take the bigger hole, and you're going to mount this thing right just like this, and you want it to be parallel with the fins on the differential. And then once you have that in place and parallel, you are going to torque that down to 90 pound-feet. There we go. So it looked just like this. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do, and I apologize again, it's dark, but it's light outside, but it's just dark back here. You're going to, it's got this hook right here, and then you have that side, so it looks like this. And you're going to hook that right there, and then you're going to put one of the little bolts, I'll show you in a second, through there. So hopefully your car has some threaded inserts up on the brace. I'll show you up here in a second. If not, you're going to have to tap into it. Luckily for me, mine are threaded, and I don't have to do any modifications. These will just thread right in. And what I mean by that is right here. So on some of the cars, these are not threaded, and you'll have to actually tap this in, or they come with, what you'll have to do is you'll take one of these nuts and you will slide it in through one of these holes, and you'll fish this thing over until it actually catches back here. And these are a 13 millimeter, and you'll have to shove a 13 millimeter wrench back here in one of those holes to get it to align properly. I'm just gonna have to screw it right up in there, and I'm good. So once I have this piece in, I'm going to take that little short bolt and I'm going to shove it through, and then I'm going to go behind it with one of these lock washers and then one of the nuts. So what you're going to want to do as well is put some blue Loctite on all of these. So I'm going to do it here. There's not really a torque spec on these, but I'm going to do it anyway just to be safe, and we'll roll with it. And the kit does come with Loctite, so awesome. Alright, so once you have that installed and you do have the lock washer and the other nut on the back, just get it finger tight and then leave it, and then you're going to put these inserts on top here. Alright, so you have a rubber and a nylon plastic insulator, and there is a long and short side to this. So the shorter side is going to go towards the driver, and the nylon, the thicker one, is going to go on top of that. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Just make sure that these guys right here are pretty much, you know, even, and then you can shove that through, and then getting this thing, this bolt right here, to locate up through there with the isolators in there is kind of a pain in the butt. This side's pretty easy though. Alright, so once you do have everything done, you can kind of see there, you want to keep tightening those bottom screws on both sides until you have that rubber compressed about 1 millimeter, and you know, don't over tighten them, but get them really snug, and then that's how it should look. The only thing left to do is make sure that those bolts right there, well, that one bolt is tightened up, and then, you know, it's got a nut on the back side, so put You know, just attack it from both sides, and then you're going to come through there, and that is the one that you backed out halfway from the beginning, and you're probably going to need some kind of an extension and a swivel socket to get back there, and you have to tighten that down to 90 pound-feet, and you are done. Real quick, about forgot, when you're doing that bolt, it's 50 pound-feet. 50 pound-feet. And then you're done. Yep.
All right, guys, that is it. We are done. So not too bad of an install. It took about 20 minutes, and I apologize that there was not a lot of light down there. I was filming on a GoPro underneath the car, and GoPros are not really my cup of tea. So I do need to invest in some lights, but that's neither here nor there. So anyway, easy install, and it should make a difference. So while you're under there, go ahead and take a look at that drive shaft too. It is about that big around. It is horrible. So we might need to attack that in the future. But that wraps up today's video, guys. If you made it through this entire video, I hope that you do like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you like seeing stuff like this, you know, definitely stick around to the channel, because we're going to dive into this car and attack it pretty nicely. So this is the very first like major modification, if you will, to the Hellcat, and rightfully so, because this being a differential brace should point in the right direction, that we are about to add some more power to the car. So stay glued to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.